Can you imagine walking into your local Walmart and them saying, give me $20 to walk in the door? Good day, folks. Today we're going to talk about new credit cards, specifically secured credit cards, and how to get them, what to look for when picking your credit card. Now, I go for the school of hard knocks. I have screwed up, and that's why I'm making this video, so that somebody else does not mess up like me and end up with some bad credit cards. Now, again, we're talking about secured credit cards. I have spent the last 6 months trying to repair my credit from just a smidgen over 500. I've gotten it up to the mid 600s, in fact 661. I just recently qualified for an American Express card. Yay me. And so this is my journey and what you need to do and not do in order to get a good secured credit card. Now, credit repair is a three-prong attack. Make sure to like and subscribe, hit the notification button. That way you will see new videos as we release them. And hopefully you can join us on repairing your credit like I am working on mine. Now, first off, you must pick wisely. You need to make sure that your card does not have an annual fee. There are multiple companies out there like Navy Federal Credit Union, Discover, Harley-Davidson Financial, Capital One, Citibank, or just to name a few. Now, one of those cards, Navy Federal, which is the one right here, I've got. Smartest of the bunch. Now, you will see I've got multiple cards. All of these are secured credit cards. I have 6 of them. Now, you don't need 6 credit cards. You need 1 to start with. If you've screwed up your credit like I have, you will most likely have to get a secured card. Now, just to make sure you're aware, a secured card means you put money in the bank and then they loan you a credit card based on that money. Now, please don't get confused. A credit card is not your money. A credit card is the bank loaning you money. Just like if your buddy loaned you $20. You say, hey buddy, can I borrow 20 bucks till payday? If he said yes, you don't go, thanks, I'm going to the bar tonight. Later, dude. No, you use that $20 to buy groceries or gas till next payday, and you make sure you pay him back. A credit card is the same way. You don't go, hey bank, give me some money, let me go buy a new Xbox. No. You use the card responsibly, fill up your tank with gas, buy lunch, buy dinner, pay the money back. That's using your card responsibly. Now, as far as secured cards, you want to make sure that you act responsibly with them. You want to choose wisely. Now, in order to choose wisely, you have to know what to look for or what not to get. Just like you would not want to go out and buy a new car with a bad engine. You wouldn't want to do that. You want to buy a new car with a good engine, a reliable car. Now, with a credit card, the first thing you want to do is make sure it does not have an annual fee. Now, an annual fee is pleasure of doing business with them fee. They charge you money to do business with them. Can you imagine walking into your local Walmart and them saying, give me $20 to walk in the door? It's a pleasure of doing business with us. You wouldn't do that. Don't want to do it with a secured credit card. Sometimes you get to the point in life where you have to. And we'll go into that perhaps at another time. But if you can avoid it, you do not want to pay an annual fee for a secured credit card. Now, Navy Federal, I mentioned them before. Navy Federal is one that I'm using. I'm very happy with. The second thing you want to make sure of is that the card graduates. It becomes an unsecured card. Why is that important? Well, you want to show the banks, the other banks, that you're responsible. If, for instance, this card from PCB, Plains Commerce Bank, it was one of my mistakes. You see, this card has an annual fee, $39. Every year that I keep this card, I'm going to have to pay $39. $3 a month, a little bit more. You know, that's $3 a month that I'm going to have to pay to keep this card. It does not graduate. Since it does not graduate, it will not go up in value. So my $200 deposit, yeah, I wrote it right on there. My $200 deposit will always be a $200 credit card. Navy Federal and the others I mentioned, Navy Federal and the others I mentioned, they do graduate. This Navy Federal, when it graduates, it will go from a $500 card, which is the security deposit I put. It would graduate to a $2,000 card. Possibly. Your mileage may vary. Now, I did a little bit different. That's another video. But if you had a $500 Navy Federal card, I've heard a lot of reports that their cards have graduated to a $500 card. Or excuse me, a $200 card graduated to a $2,000 card. A few months after that, you could call Navy Federal and say, hey, can I get an increase? And I've heard Navy Federal has been very nice about increasing. Plains Commerce Bank, 10 years. I'll have paid $390, and it'll still be a $200 card. That was not choosing wisely. Now, first thing, again, no annual fee. Second, it's got to be able to graduate. Make sure your card has the ability to graduate. Now, less important is interest rate of the card. The credit cards charge you money to borrow money. Now, a good card like Navy Federal, in fact, pretty much all of my cards, they do not charge interest if you do not roll over a balance. So if I paid this card every single month, that's free money loaned to me. That's like going to your buddy and saying, hey, loan me 20 bucks. He's not going to charge you interest on that 20. He's just going to give it to you. So make sure, first thing, no annual fee. Second, that the card graduates. If the card meets those two main criteria, then it would be a good starter card for you. So, other than that, a quick little recap from previous videos. If you have a card, and again, this one has a $200 limit, never exceed 75%, $150. Do not do it. Do not go and rack this card up to $200. Keep it below 75%. There's a couple reasons. One, banks get nervous when you get all the way up to the top end. It's like if you asked your buddy for 20, he'd be like, sure, here. If you ask your buddy for 120, he might be like, okay, here you go. And if you ask your buddy for 1,000, he'd be like, I don't know you that well. So keep the amount you pay or you charge to less than 75%. Now the other important thing is when the statement hits. The statement date is important. It's because that's the date that the statement is generated. That's the amount that the credit company is going to notify the credit bureaus of how much you owe. So they don't care that you owe them $200. The credit bureaus don't care. They want to know how much percentage of your card. So this $200 card, I will never let it report more than $200, $20, excuse me, 10%. If it was a $2,000 card, I would never let it report more than $200. You see, the credit reporting bureaus just look at percentage. If you've got a $200 card and you owe $200, you look far worse than somebody that has a $50,000 card with $5,000 on it. Because, and no, it's not, but they don't care about the dollar, they just want to know the amount. If you're maxed out on your credit reports, then it looks bad. So keep it below 10% when it reports. Pay your bill off every 2 weeks to make sure that you're showing the bank that you can responsibly use that money, and continue to work on deleting erroneous, bad, outdated information on your credit report. Just a quick recap, no annual fee. Never pick one with an annual fee if you can avoid it. Always pay your bill on time, and make sure your cards graduate. Those are the 3 important takeaways. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe. In the comments down below, if you've got a secured credit card, write down your experiences. Let me know who you've got it with, and give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down on whether you like them as a company. I will do more videos, future videos on my secured cards and what each one of them has been. Let me know if you want to see anything else. Have a great day. Thanks again for calling. TC out.